Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Mr. Joseph Anus?
It's Amos, but yeah, speaking.
Oh, my apologies, Mr. Anus. But sorry to bother you so early, but do you have time to take a quick survey about your cable provider?
Yeah, sure.
Great. First question. Do you watch morning or nightly news?
Both, mostly nightly.
Okay. Next question. How many hours a day do you actively watch TV, not just have it on in the background?
Uh, I'll say 3 to 4.
Okay, got it. Next question. How much pornography have you purchased this week from your pay-per-view network?
None. I don't buy pornography on pay-per-view.
None. Okay, well, I'll put that down. But according to your bank statement, last week you rented a film called Susie Sucks the City on your cable box. And just yesterday, you bought Grandma's Gazonga's catalog as well.
That must be some sort of mistake. My kids must have bought that.
Your kids? Okay, well, that's interesting because on your taxes from last year, you filed as single with no dependents.
I'm not going to answer this question.
All right, I'll just put that down as tons. And my final question, I've sent an image to your mobile phone that we have on your file. Can you tell me if this looks infected?
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? What is it? Is this your penis or your foot?
Mr. Anus, does it look infected?
Yes, it looks god awful.
Great. Thanks for taking the time to participate in our survey. I hope you have a blessed day.
You know, the nation of Tibet is quite an unfortuitous one. You know about Tibet, Caesar?
I don't know where that is.
It's the home of the Dalai Lama, or the once home, the past, and hopefully future home of the Dalai Lama.
The child kisser?
Yeah, was that him?
Or the child licker?
Was that him?
The Dalai Lama.
Oh,
like
yeah.
kissing kids on the tongue and shit.
Yeah, maybe Tibet doesn't want him back then. I forgot that was him.
Yeah, that was it was. I mean, it was pretty hot, but
Yeah.
it's not for me.
I was like, no, that was like some Indian religious leader, but then I forgot the Dalai Lama had to relocate to India after China took control of Tibet.
Yeah, that was it was a fickle mistress.
Might be a different Dalai Lama though. Might be a different one. I think they changed though.
There's multiple Dalai Lamas?
I think when the one it might have been the same. I don't know. I think it's like when you die, it's like a right of kings type thing. Like when you die, it's like the next ruler or Dalai Lama's already like chosen or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how they decide it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a transferable title.
That's a title I don't want, but
No,
it's too much responsibility.
no, I could be the Dalai Lama, or I could be like a doll of llama. That'd be pretty cute.
I'll be Dolly Parton.
That's another good one. Yeah, work 9 to 5. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
I'm sure she didn't kiss any kids
well,
besides her own, but that's
normal.
It's fine depending on where she kissed them.
Don't be like Tom Brady
Yeah.
kissing his kids on the lips.
Yeah, don't do that. No. Don't be like like the many parents in many of those documentaries about terrible things that they do to their children.
Don't be the type of parent who puts your son and or daughter in beauty pageants.
Yeah, don't do that either. That's probably worse than the physical and mental torture of having them in a basement locked away for multiple decades of their lives.
Yeah, because for a fact that 1% of the people who attend those things are there just to see kids all dressed up and hot.
Yeah, I guarantee. If not, it's probably higher. The percentage of pedophiles that see beauty pageants must be pretty high. It's out in the open. It's the last remaining vestiges of porn theaters. Not for us normal sensible people, but for these disgusting degenerates.
Well, no, you could still jack off in a movie theater.
You can, but it's a lot harder to get away with it. But I mean, not in certain theaters, because I try to keep a nose of this when I see the attendants come in, they're looking around. If you're just like kind of like stealthily jacking off, you can barely tell I'm jacking off right now. You see, you can see, but from like the camera, they just see a little motion of my arms. It's imagine this from like 15 rows back up in a dark theater. I'm in seat 16C, and I'm just up here. I'm watching Incredibles 2. and I'm having
and I'm about to freeze my Mr. Freeze.
I'm about to bust, and your theater attendant coming in. I'm just shaking my leg. I got Jimmy legs. You don't know what I'm doing. And before you know it, there's a big white splotch in the front of the seat in front of me.
Well,
on the back of the seat in front of me.
It's not your fault because they make Mrs. Incredible, whatever her name is, very thick.
She's incredibly thick.
She's incredible.
She can be as thick as she wants, but she doesn't have to because it's natural. She got that natural thickness, that natural thigh gap. It's crazy.
We can't forget about Mr. Incredible though. Big buff man. He probably got that horse cock.
A little bit. That's where most of his strength lies. I wonder if he can do like flexes with his penis. Because as men, I don't know.
Yeah, he just bicep curls.
Yeah, I don't know how many men can do this, but you can kind of you can flex your dick a little bit. Kind of. You just do it's
when I'm hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really exactly. It's not a muscle. We can work it like one. I wonder if what size of object he could fling with his penis. Like you put it under it and then he did his little flex. And how far would such an object fly? Like let's say a car. See if he put his penis under the wheel of a car, just jammed it under there and got hard and did his little flex flip. How far would that car fly?
He can make the car run. That's for sure.
Yeah, get it pretty far.
But the real question is, what could you open with your dick flex? I think I could at least open a hardcover book with my dick flex.
Yeah, or at least do like a little pop it open a little bit.
Yeah, pop it open, squeeze in there.
If I'm going just with the power of my penile strength alone, it's just gonna be a flop. But if I can put some hip thrust behind it, get some full body motion, I can maybe get that cover open.
Yeah, but paper cuts.
Yeah, it's where you just got you just got to get it not between. You got it's very fine line between the book cover and the rest of the book. If you get a paperback, it's gonna be near impossible unless that front cover is already lifting a little bit. But with the hardcover, it's got the little edge that goes over the sides. It's the kind of book you want when you're flopping your dick over the cover of the page.
Do you remember Daniel Tosh's Tosh.0?
Yeah.
Do you remember the intro to one episode? I don't remember. I think it was like maybe season 2 or 3, where the guy was grilling and he was just like poking his dick with like one of the barbecue tongs things. He's just grilling his cock on a hot grill.
Nice. It's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot. I just hope he got the grill marks on his pee-pee.
Oh yeah, you got it on his pee-pee. Yeah, you got it. Take that nice char on there. That might have been fake, because I think the BME Pain Olympics was confirmed to be fake. I think
that was fake.
Maybe I think so. I'm not sure, but I think I heard that. So, and not many people would be able to film not only film themselves grilling their own penis, but then have the wherewithal and mental and physical strength to then take that video. Just edit it down to format it to some uploadable format and then put it on to the internet. I don't know how much capacity you'd have to do that afterwards, unless it was a whole operation going. They had some people behind the scenes to dispose of what I assume would then be a dead body with a charred penis and then upload the footage.
Yeah, maybe it was fake, because I mean, I don't remember, but I think I kind of remember he was screaming during it, but I can't remember. Well, it could all be fake, obviously.
Yeah, well, I can I can do the same thing. I can do the same thing right there.
Yeah, I guess that really doesn't help my case here.
Depends.
But it's okay.
But was it screams of pleasure or pain? That might make all the difference.
Ooh, well, I think it was pain for sure. Because if you
then
find pleasure in grilling your own cock and stabbing it, well, I mean, you could be a masochist.
Yeah, some people like sounding. So yeah, and getting their nuts stomped on with like heels and shit. Oh God.
That's disgusting.
I hate it. Yeah, I don't know how
they hit a vein.
Or just the nut itself, and just like, what is that going to do? Like pop it like a grape? What are you gonna do then?
Ooh, yeah, it's like a martini.
It's terrible. I don't know.
I don't understand why people are into some of the things there. Like I was on Reddit the other day, and I saw, you ever hear about a thing called taping?
Taping?
Yeah,
no.
I don't remember if this is the actual word for it, but it involves tape.
Yeah.
So it's like people get duct tape or whatever kind of tape they want, and during the intercourse, like they grab their balls or testicles and they tape one to each side of their thigh, so it's like spread out, and then that way they have their lady just eat that part out right there that's spread out, and while they like jack them off with the duct tape on their shaft.
All right. I get if you got some hanging nuts, if they're hanging low,
some
wobbling
guys
to and
got
fro,
some long fucking nuts.
Then I guess you gotta deal with that somehow. You can't have your beautiful lady eating your scrum if you got your ball bag flapping back and forth in the wind, borking forth in the wind,
borking forth in the wind. Yes, but some people are just fucking weird. But going back to long nuts, they're gonna get personal. But sometimes when I look at my sack, it hangs pretty low.
It depends. It's something with like the environment, what's going on. Sometimes it's shriveled nice and tight. Sometimes you got some length to it. Yeah, true.
But for sometimes, not even in the summer, not even. It's sometimes small too, but it's just my AC. But it's it's not because I have a small penis. It's just it's cold.
The two have
outside.
nothing to do with each other.
It's cold outside. But no, sometimes I really it hangs kind of pretty fucking low, and I get scared for a second, and then when I'm in the shower, I'm feeling for it. Is there something weird going on here? And like jiggle it a little bit, like cough myself to make sure there's no fucking But because I just get worried because sometimes it just hangs, and I'm being sincere about it. Sometimes it just hangs pretty low.
Yeah.
Especially the left one, it hangs a lot lower than the right one.
Well, that's normal. One does hang lower than the other one.
No,
but
I mean like.
But a full inch and a half.
I mean, because this is normal. I mean, like,
it happens, it happens.
Because it's like right here, and the other one's, like right there where my wrist is. But I'm just saying. Sometimes I get a little worried.
But do you ever do the thing where you
tickle them?
Yeah, you get your sex and you just pull it over everything else, so it's like.
It's like a hood.
Yeah, you got like two little ears poking out on the side. You ever do that?
No, I don't do that.
Or you're trying to like stretch it down back behind, hold it between your cheeks. Like squeeze between butt
Oh,
cheeks?
you know, I've never thought of that, but
Yeah.
I might be able to.
Maybe.
I can't fuck myself, but I could maybe at least get a good length going.
I can't fuck myself, but I can at least insert one of my own balls in my anus. I can
Oh,
at least do
God.
that. I can do the left hanging low one. That can get right up in there.
Now, there are a lot of things that scare me, and sometimes I get really paranoid, especially when I take them in the shower. Like, I get real paranoid about stuff, and then I just think about things, which is why sometimes I grab my testicles to see if I'm doing okay.
Yep, it's like,
Sometimes I feel around my neck for lumps. I'm like, there's no lumps here or anything, are there?
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta-
always looking for lumps, basically.
Got to test your balls. Like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Everything is good.
And then I get scared because sometimes when I feel it, like I actually feel a lump, and then I remember there's like tubes and stuff in there that I
Yeah.
got to remember about. Which
Yeah.
is gross because one time I touched something I didn't want to touch, and it made me feel a certain way for a few minutes. But I turned the water on a little hotter, and I
Ooh,
went
yeah.
about
just
my
sat there
day.
and just didn't think
I
about
was
it.
crying. I was like Muscle Man when he was crying
Oh,
in the
yeah.
shower.
Yeah, feeling them. It's good to do that. Just make sure. Women too. Check your breast for lumps. Feel up them titties. Let me do it if you need.
Please.
But
Let me feel your titties.
it's sometimes weird. We do it. It's like it's just weird to feel. It's like sensitive. I don't want to fuck around with it too much. Who knows what could happen,
Yeah, who knows what could happen, or what you'll find,
or what I'll find, or what I'll find out about myself.
which is the scariest part. Because if you actually find something, then
Yeah,
I'd be worried.
it's like it's just a little bit of a Cheeto that I left behind.
Ew, Dick Cheeto.
Yeah, that's a bit from Family Guy.
It is.
Yeah, Peter went to like a lesbian or like training camp. It was like a camp, but it was like all. I know. I think it was for lesbians,
lesbians.
for women. It was for women. It was like a women's empowerment camp. But he went, and when he came back, he was like hyper feminized, and he was like, "Oh, he was shaking his breast, like, oh, I think I found a lump. Oh, that's a lump. That's a lump. Oh, nope, Cheeto."
Fucking Peter.
Yeah.
I love Family Guy. I was actually watching a clip the other day of Family. I watch a lot of Family Guy clips, but we all know Brian's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
Brian's a big piece of shit. And you can even find this too if you want. But this is a clip where he's like going on a date with like a girl, beautiful blonde girl, and then like he's just walking her up like in the front yard of the house with like like one of those step machines. So she's just walking her, and he's like standing on a table holding her hand. Don't worry, we're almost there. Oh my God, we've been walking forever, and here we are, the top of the Eiffel Tower. And then he just stops to the machine. He's like, oh my God, I feel the air. And he turns on a fan with a croissant because like they're in France,
Yep.
but she's blind. So he's just like taking her like, here we are in France. I can smell the croissants. He's a big old piece of shit. It's like, don't worry, baby. With me, we'll be going anywhere. I'm just like, this asshole.
I mean, how's she gonna know?
I-
What's the difference to her? It doesn't, what
of
she
course,
doesn't know.
she doesn't know, but to everyone else, that's pretty big a dick move.
Yeah, it's like, what? You're a dog this whole time?
You're a dog.
I thought you were an alpaca. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just fucking Brian. I love Family Guy. But I've talked about it before. The older seasons definitely better.
Yeah, a tad bit. I think probably in the he was still an asshole in the earlier seasons, but I think probably like what you're saying now, he's more they upped his assholishness a bit just to make that just more of his character.
You know what I rewatched the other day too? I've been watching a lot of like adult cartoons, not porn.
Yeah.
It's just I was watching the Boondocks.
Nice.
And I was watching an episode of Boondocks where they were doing a dodgeball fight thing, like a tournament thing. It was like the dark underground people who run the place, have a bunch of money, all the corrupt people.
And they're not just dark because it's the Boondocks. No, he made the dark by shady, and not
Right,
just shady because it's the Boondocks. He means criminals, and not just criminals because it's the Boondocks.
But they were like hosting this tournament thing because there's some bet about like international affairs, and they had to fight like the Japanese or not the Chinese like Olympic dodgeball team. And these guys are doing like kick flips and bounces in the air and shit. And then it's like Huey, he's really good at playing dodgeball, but he doesn't want to play on the team. He's like, I'm not involved in this. I stopped playing dodgeball years ago. But he's like some super pro. And then the guy who hires him to lead the American team hires like a bunch of like Army veterans and a bunch of like kids Olympic teams.
Yep.
And then when all the teams come together, the American side's teams, they leave. They're not a part of this, like, because the military guys, they got to call in, like, we got to go somewhere else. And the other kids just fucked off. So then it's just left with Huey, his grandpa, and a bunch of his other friends. Oh my God. It's so embarrassing watching these guys, especially when it's an old man, just get the shit beat out of him with a dodgeball.
Yep.
Against some kid who's like 5.
It's a 5-year-old Chinese boy.
It's just so funny, but I don't know. I thought it was a really good episode.
It's a great show. There's a good quote from it I saw, because it's not only a great comedic show. It's like any good cartoon or any good show in general. It has lessons. And one of the images I saw was like was just like a screen grab of a couple lines, and it's like it was Huey, and he was asking his granddad. It's like, granddad, what do you do when there's nothing you can do, but there's nothing you can do, but you can't do anything.
Wow.
And the grandpa heads back. It's like, you do all you can.
That's a life lesson for
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah. If there's nothing you can do and you can't do anything, you do all you can.
You know, his grandpa's a wise man, even though he's a pervert.
Even though he is a pervert who
Huge pervert.
A nice house. I forget how he has the house.
It was that friend who put the American dodgeball team together. He was like friends with him, and he got him that house.
Okay.
He's like, "Come on, man, you owe me a favor." So,
okay,
so that's
bring
how
it full circle.
Yeah, bring it full circle.
Perfect. Boondocks is great. Another great show I finished watching recently was Steven Universe.
You watched it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Wow.
good show. It's that and the movie and then Steven Universe Future, which is like, you know, it's like a season after the movie. And it's like, it's, you know.
But is that still going?
No, it's over.
But that's
it's,
over.
It's a pretty good show. That's another just great show. It got a lot of, you know, not flack, but, you know, it had a lot of, when it was starting, like, oh, this is for, you know, fucking babies and girls. And it's like, I see why it seems like that way right off the bat, because it's mostly, well, it's like the gems are all like women. They're all
Right.
like female, you know, and it's like, you know, Stephenie's like a kid, he wears pink. It's like, it's very, you know, it's very kids-y. But once you get past like the first like 5 episodes, because, you know, that's just like not filler, but just world building. Like
Warm up.
These are the characters. This is who, you know, and it can seem kind of childish and kiddie because that's what it is, you know. But as the show goes on, it grows up. The whole show itself is a not a method.
Metaphor?
A metaphor. That's the term. It's a metaphor for just like life in general and growing up and, you know, dealing with problems. That's what it does. Like every episode's like a problem that it's like real life shit, and it's like actually like applies. You know, like dealing with like your emotions or other people's emotions, or like events that change your life, like meet like different estranged family or like confrontation shit. It's just real good, wrapped up in this, you know, cartoony space drama with gem people. And also good music, fun little songs in most of the episodes.
Well, there's a lot of cartoons making a comeback. Like Adventure Time's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, Adventure Time's coming back. Regular show's coming back.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember. There was another one. Gumball, I think, was coming back too.
That's okay.
No, why? I love
No,
Gumball.
Gumball's great, but when we compare it to, you know, regular show and Adventure Time,
Time,
Flapjack, other great Cartoon Network shows.
Flapjack's not coming back.
No.
And it's never gonna come back. Maybe
Rip.
someday, actually, but I don't know.
Rest in peace to Flapjack.
Rest in peace. I was gonna say Gumball. No.
Rest in peace, Captain Knuckles and Bubby.
Oh, Bubby. Yeah,
Yep.
that was the whale's name.
Big old whale.
Big old fucking
What was
whale.
the town?
Oh, it's like it starts with an M. I think it starts with an M.
Maybe, I don't know. It was always cool. It's just an entire town just built on a dock. It's just real shitty. It looks like a carnival, just like, you know, like you see in cartoons, like the carnival at the end of the pier, just like all the shitty wood boards and shit.
They had bricks, the
Great.
Ferris wheel held up by concrete bricks.
Such a great show. So
Hey.
great.
I miss a lot of cartoon shows.
So great and gross. Oh, the Candy Man with his candy wife. Remember Candy Wife?
Candy Wife. She
And
was
then-
beautiful.
And then Dr. Barber, do you need a haircut? Dude, that guy was so crazy. He's so weird.
That guy, because he had just like, you could tell like
He
from
is-
his facial hair, like he was
his
greasy.
his long head, just like the shit. Yeah, real greasy. And just the
Mhm.
way he talked. Do you need a haircut? Maybe an appendectomy? And then he had like a thing in the basement. He opened the thing and like threw like bones in there. Was like a creature. He's like, don't go down there. Whole lot of fun characters.
Too many fun characters.
Lots of fun.
But Nick, I have something that I wanted to show you.
Oh.
So it's on the, and I'll send you the link for this too, so you can put up the video here.
Ooh.
But it's a very short video.
Nice.
But it's I wanted to show you this because you had talked about on the story last week on the podcast about the Tesla guy and then how you were annoyed with him and how you don't like Teslas.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I want to show you a person who actually takes a lot of value from the Tesla that helps him in his everyday life. And I just want your reaction about him and in general, okay?
Yeah, let's see what this Tesla man has to say.
Here are some creepy websites you
Oh,
should
God.
never visit.
Well, that's not the one.
Up that. That's creepy websites you should never visit.
That's good. I wanted to show you that too, but I
Here's-
guess I didn't save that, or the other link got deleted.
Creepy websites you should never visit. Coolmathgames.com. While you may think it's full of cool math games. Damn. Oh well.
So I don't have that link, but I
Yeah.
did want to check this out because I actually want to go to some of these websites with
All
you.
right.
I want to play you this short, and then you pick which website we'll go to, and then we'll see what creepy things are on there. Because there's some websites on here that kind of freak me out a little bit. And then I'll send you the link for this as well, so people, if they want to check it out too, they can watch it. But let's visit one of these websites today.
Yeah, let's see.
Homicide Monitor is a
Ooh,
live counter of global
nice.
homicides.
That's a good one.
In real time when a homicide has been reported.
Love that.
Details and accompanying stats. Similarly, death row information shows
Perfect.
everybody
That's a good
currently
one.
on death row,
I think we
when they
might.
We should
committed,
go that
and
one.
when they're due for their execution. Autopsy
Perfect.
Files provides the raw autopsy reports for many popular celebrities and other people who
All right.
full descriptions. Webcam XP5 gives
Yep,
access to
that's
live
seen
surveillance
webcams. Yep,
footage
that's a
from
good one. Good one.
around the
Good
world.
one.
Unbeknownst webcams that have their settings set to public.
Yeah, a lot of street cam ones though. A lot of the street ones. Those are fun too to watch.
Caving Journal shows the diary entries of a man who stumbled down a weird cave sometime in the early 2000s.
Sick.
And it's definitely kind of scary.
All right.
Be
Good
safe.
for Ted and his caving journal.
Good for Ted. Now, I wanted to show you this because I wanted you to pick one, but I think for sure.
Yeah, I think it's goes inmate deathrowinmates.com.
Yeah,
whatever
I think it was
the fuck that one's called.
deathpenalty.org. Yeah, deathpenaltyinfo.org. So let's go. Let's go to deathpenalty.org.
Hopefully it tells us what they did. That's what I'm curious for. Obviously, must have been some heinous shit, but hopefully we can get some real info and to see these real specimens of human nature we got
Whoa.
here.
Fool's gold. The
Oh,
first thing that came up too.
that good pyrite.
Oh, state by state DPI reports.
Oh God.
Oh, whoa. I've never been here, so I don't know how to. Here we go. Death row and executions.
There we go. Perfect.
Conditions on death row, time on death row. For in general. Okay, here we go.
Overview. That's
I've never been to this page, but right. Okay, conditions on death row, racial demographics, the 2% death penalty, sentencing data. Wow.
sentencing. Maybe sentencing data is what we want.
Want sentencing data?
Maybe. Yeah. To see what they were sentenced for. Maybe. I don't know what these freakazoids did.
I don't know what these freakazoids did. Well, it just seems like it's just a bunch of.
There'll be a way to find it somewhere in there, like a registry.
Oh, here we go. Maybe here. Death sentence by raids. That's in the United States since 1973.
This is a pretty
Graphs by
comprehensive list.
stay. 2023 sentences by name, race, and county.
There we go.
2022. All right, so we have years here.
All
So
right.
do we have from 2012?
Not only do we have years, we have name and the race.
Yeah.
County.
Let's go to 2012.
All right, why not? Good, nice. It's 12 years ago. Let's see who was on death row, maybe, or what the majority were.
Okay. Here, defendant sentenced to death in 2012. Gregory Lance.
Okay,
Just
just
name.
names. Yeah, fine.
name.
Nothing cool. No crimes.
Boo.
Can't see crimes. Fuck you, Gregory. I hope you're
Boo.
dead already. This was 12 years ago. So I people can be on death row for a while though. So
Damn,
maybe
these are some long ass lay.
yeah, a lot of people doing a lot of heinous shit, getting sentenced to death for it. Quite awful.
Quite awful. I mean, we could look up these names individually, or maybe we should look up the name on here. Like get the person name like Gregory Lance and then look him up.
Oh jeez.
I just want to try.
Let's see, let's see Mr. Gregory. See if we can get
I want to see
Gregory
some
Lance.
dark shit that these people have done.
You can go Reddit and go on like r/horrible confessions or some shit probably. That's probably a subreddit.
Yeah, I don't see anything here
No.
for it. Wow.
Damn,
What
what
a
a
waste of time.
scammer! Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What a awful idea. Oh well. I
Yep.
thought it'd be fun, but I guess not.
Maybe like looking on a website, like on a browser, might be better. Like it's some section in there, or maybe it was like a different.
Maybe a different sub tab. I should
Yeah,
have looked
it's
into
somewhere
it
else.
more, but I thought it'd be plain and simple, but
Let's see.
or simple and clean.
Yeah, simple and clean. We might have mentioned this before, but what would you want your death row meal to be?
Well, it's my final meal. They don't do final meals anymore, clearly.
No.
I would go all out. I would go all out and I would eat everything that I got because I wouldn't be afraid at that level because I'm going to die anyway, so might as well just fatten myself up or kill myself by eating and then that
Yeah.
way I don't have to worry about it.
Ooh, I got a little tummy ache. What's the matter? You're gonna be dead, or like I said, yeah, just make your stomach explode. Just eat. Give me 20,000 bananas and 70,000 liters of 7-Up.
Oh.
We're going out the fun way.
So when it comes to a final meal, you got to think about everything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm going to try to do a little bit of everything and then dessert, obviously. But that's dessert after every
Yeah,
meal. So
full 4 courses.
full courses. So I'm going to tell if we were to go in courses, I would definitely I would get some breakfast items. For sure, waffles, bacon, and eggs.
Okay,
For sure.
yeah.
Some classic. And then French toast. I love me some French toast. And then a pancake, but 1 waffle, 1 pancake, 2 pieces of French toast, bacon, eggs, breakfast sausage, because I love me some breakfast sausage.
The patties or the links?
Both.
Okay, yep.
We'll get a little bit of both.
Oh, yeah.
They get a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Gotta have a cinnamon roll. And I think that's an appetizer. That's a good appetizer.
Yeah, but no biscuits and gravy.
Now I'm not I don't mind some biscuits, but biscuits and gravy I don't actively go out for.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
it's a good meal, but
It's fucking fantastic.
not for my last meal at least. And then for my lunch or my main course, I guess we should go for
Okay.
a pepperoni pizza, not large. I'd say a small one, so that way I can actually eat it and get through everything else. Small pepperoni pizza, extra pepperoni, extra cheese,
Ooh.
one thing of ranch.
Ooh, yeah.
Gotta have it. And you know what? I'll put some sausage and pineapple and some jalapenos on it too.
There we go. Do it up.
Do
it
it
is
up.
small, so fuck it.
It is a small. Egg rolls.
Nice. All right, yeah.
Egg rolls. Double cheeseburger.
Perfect.
Curly fries. Big fat beet and cheese burrito.
Ooh,
a lot
yeah.
of steak, a lot of everything. Just pack it in there with
Oh,
me.
geez. Oh, yeah. Big Chipotle burrito.
Big Chipotle
yeah.
burrito. I would go for no, not nachos. What do you call the chicken wings?
Not nachos, chicken wings. That's right.
Chicken wings. Bunch of chicken wings. Boneless.
Yeah.
I don't mind bone in, but I like some boneless
Yeah.
wings. Ooh, ooh.
There's a lot of you're gonna have to eat it fast. You're gonna need those boneless wings to shovel it all in there without
Exactly.
feeling the pain.
Like I said, I'm going all out.
Oh, yeah.
So I would go all out, get a bunch of ice cream. Oh, fucking! I'd fuck up like 2 liters of not 2 liters. I'd get like 3 pints of ice cream.
Liters, yeah,
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, just bathe in it. I would get like 3 pints of ice cream, I would get a Captain Crunch.
Ooh, mix it in the ice cream.
Yeah. But point is, I could go on forever because I could just keep adding stuff to this
Yeah.
list. But point is,
But would you eat all of that? That sounds crazy.
I would eat all of it because here's the
Or
thing.
die trying.
Or die trying. But this is the thing. You get small amounts of each one.
Yeah,
That way it adds up to a lot.
that's what we do.
And that's why you just have, just little pieces of everything left.
Yeah. 'Cause you're saying pancakes, French toast, and waffles. Like, yeah, one of each. I'd want 2 of each. But then again, that'd be kind of a lot.
That's a lot of
yeah,
food.
yeah. 1 waffle, 1 French toast, 1 pancake. It's fine. But if you get two, that's already like I don't know how much more we're able to take. It's
But I would gladly eat all of it. Because I think they'd let you finish it before they kill you, right?
yeah. It's we gotta wrap this up, buddy. There's not a gun to shoot you. All right, time's up.
All right. Good thing I wanted his bacon.
That sounds like pretty good.
Well, what would
Pretty
you go
solid
for your
meal.
final meal?
That sounded pretty great. I'll try to condense it to 1 to 3. I'll do like you, the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. But I'll try to keep it like one basic thing for each. So for breakfast,
But there's so much.
here's 2. I'll say like 1 plate for each. Whatever I can fit on 1 plate. So for breakfast, let's say scrambled eggs.
Mhm.
Yeah, sausage.
Mhm.
Fuck it, yeah, biscuits and gravy, and then also French toast. I'll say that's good breakfast. Then we get to lunch, right? Fucking Italian cold cut, as much fucking meat as you can shove in that bitch. Fucking now here you now you go. Oh yeah, you're the pepper jack, you're the pepperoncinis, you fucking I'll put some hot sauce on it too. When I get sandwich, I put hot sauce.
Fuck it.
Put it on there.
I don't judge. Some
yeah.
people put mustard.
Yeah, gross. Yeah, but yeah, all the meats you can fit in there: pepperoni, salami, mortadella. Maybe not turkey, or maybe just a little bit of ham, but those spicy meats, all that good shit in there.
Ooh, spicy.
Some sort of chip, or mac and cheese. Yeah, fuck a giant tub of mac and cheese.
No
Maybe,
nuggets.
no. So we'll get there, and then
We'll get there, buddy.
maybe nice airport size, bag of Snyder's pretzels. Don't want to go too heavy on those pretzels,
Oh yeah, just a light bag.
Yep. And then for dinner, that's where you get all the staples. I'm gonna get a Big Mac, 10-piece nuggets from Jack in the Box because they got the best nugs. Fucking what does Burger King have? The Whopper.
They got the chicken fries, the Whopper.
Yeah, probably Whopper, a Big Carl, double beef burrito from Taco Bell. Just get all the fast food bullshit. Just shove it all in
fast
there.
food bullshit.
Yeah. Go to Domino's, give me 1 a la carte slice.
What's that?
There's just one slice. There's not even the whole pizza, just 1 slice.
But
I'll
they
pay
don't
for
do
one.
slice.
No, they don't. I'll make them.
I'll make
My
them.
last meal, damn it.
Fuck
Yeah, no, just go all out. Fuck it.
No, but it's
Delicious.
reasonable that they don't do this anymore because I bet some people were having some fucking bananas requests.
No, yeah, and then a lot of
we
people
can't
they
do
would
that.
get all the shit and they wouldn't eat any of it, and it's just the
Just be a
spending.
fucking waste.
It's like, even if it's only like $400 in comparison to like the whole like prison system's fucking budget, it's still money that's like fucking wasted. And I'm sure maybe I don't know if the guard shit could eat it then, even if the inmate doesn't touch it or anything. I don't know if it could be. I mean, I'm sure some of the guards are like, fuck this guy.
I mean, yeah, I'd
eat his
fucking
fries.
eat
I don't
it.
give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck him. He's dead anyways.
God, I'm such a fat fuck. I have those thoughts constantly. And anytime I'm out eating somewhere or it's walking around, it's open air. It's like, yeah, I get fucking.
Yeah, but every time I've been with you and you bring that up, I'm like, you know how crazy that is. Like, I mean, they left the fries there.
They
so-
left them there. Well, do you think they spat over all those like 10, 15 fries left there? No, I'm sure they barely even fucking touched them. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
Even if honestly someone ordered like a burger and had like 3 or 4 bites of it, I mean,
just eat the other
you still got the other side. You still got. I can leave just like the shell of the other side of it. Hey man,
hey man, I'm not gonna eat it.
they're not.
No, that's.
Someone leaves a full drink at a bar unattended.
I'm drinking.
Hello.
I could see that being a little more reasonable if it was like a canned drink or like a beer, but it had the bottle cap on it still. You know, if it wasn't open.
Yeah.
But I can't stomach the idea. I mean, I guess you could if you were desperate and you needed to eat.
But it was a fancy cocktail. No one taking anything out of it. It was just right there. Someone just left it, and I was like, man, I should really drink that.
I
I didn't drink that screwdriver of the Sex on the Beach, whatever the fuck it was.
No, because it was at the casino.
Yeah.
We went to go fucking
it was.
see a show, and then you just see that drink. Like, I'm gonna drink it.
It's like just going around. No one's fucking. No, it looks like they haven't even touched it yet.
But what if they had just gone to the bathroom or something? And they're like,
It's on them.
yeah, that's on them.
yeah.
They lost out.
Finders keepers, bitch.
It's like that one moment that embarrassed. I still get embarrassed. There's a lot of moments that I think about that still embarrass me.
Yeah.
But you remember when we went out to that bar with a few of our buddies one time, and I took that guy C. Remember?
Yeah, where was that?
It was at some bar, and then I took a C, and then he was just like, "No, it's okay, you can have it." It's not like I was sitting there, or made me feel bad about it. I'm just like, "Oh, hey man, I'm sorry," and he's like apologizing to me because he made me feel bad, and he gives you that vape pen. He's like,
Oh,
"Here
is
you
it
go."
that guy?
Yeah, that
Oh,
guy. He's like, I'm
jeez.
an ambassador for the pen.
Okay.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
his seat.
Yeah, that was a good pen.
Yeah,
That's a good pen.
I know.
If you had to take anyone's seat, it's good with his.
I know, but fucking asshole made me feel so bad. I'm like, take your seat back. And he's like, no, you can have it. You can have it.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, it's all right, buddy. Just relax. Just like, just put in his
touch
hand on my
me.
shoulder.
Fucking cunt. I hate that. Oh, God.
But dude, because he touched me, he didn't. It's all right. I'm like,
No.
made me feel bad. And dude, at that moment, I wanted to leave so
Yep.
bad. I was so
I-
embarrassed. I'm just like, fucking, I hate this. My insecurity was just shot up to the roof. So bad. I hate it.
You gotta do one of these at the bar.
Yeah, put my head down, like playing Heads Up 7-Up. Just
Do one of them. No, that made me want to drink. I'm gonna go get a cocktail.
let me drink.
Do
All right.
you want one?
No, I'm all right.
Do you want a cocktail at 10:30 at night?
I'll
Or
keep
in the
it
morning.
early in the morning. Well, it's basically the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock in it's 11. It's like 5
It's
o'clock
11.
in China.
It's 5 o'clock in China.
It's fucking tomorrow in China. I'm late for this drink in China.
I'm late for this drink in China.
I should have been drinking this drink in China a long time ago. Also, Caesar, what you said, they got me thinking, if that bitch was in the bathroom and just left that drink there, what if they're not going to come back, they're not going to drink it, they let that drink unattended. Someone might have roofied it.
You know what? That's a good point. But I mean, there were bartenders there, so they probably would have seen some guy come up and sprinkle some naughty dust.
Or they would have seen some other weird guy come up and then fucking drink the whole thing and be like, hey man, I made that drink for some bitches in the bathroom.
Hey, you got to pay for that, man. It's not yours.
Nope, she already did. It's already made. Not my problem.
Not my problem.
Not
No,
my
no,
circus,
no,
not
no,
my
no.
monkeys, bitch. I love that. I love that phrase. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Where did you hear that?
I don't know. Maybe TV somewhere. I think a show, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like it's one of those classic sayings.
Yeah, it was
I could be
definitely.
wrong.
It was definitely from somewhere. Definitely not a Persian. I know no one smart enough to come up with a turn of phrase.
A Persian?
Such as not my. Yeah, I know no Persian smart enough to come up with a phrase such as "not my circus, not my monkeys."
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
No, it's a good one though. It reminds you that sometimes these monkeys ain't yours. You gotta
Sometimes
get the fuck
these
out of
monkeys
Detroit.
ain't yours. You gotta get
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? That was crazy. Anyways,
Wait, isn't that what you said?
what? Anyways, yeah, liquor. It's fun.
Yeah.
I hardly know her.
Good old 7-Up and vodka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Why don't
you-
you mix it with this?
Oh yeah.
Get the extra flavor.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
used to stir it around like a little stirring stick. Have you ever made a successful I hardly know her type joke? Because I've tried it multiple times, but I'm never able to do it.
But this is the thing with that joke. I hardly knew her joke. It's just one of those jokes that like it's stupid, but it could be funny under certain circumstances. But
Very situational.
very situational.
Like if someone says, "Hey, do you want some hard liquor?" Hard liquor. I barely know her, and then it doesn't always. It's hard to pull off.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to pull off. And sometimes it doesn't land.
Nope.
Except when you drink it. But
Yeah.
then
Sticker. I barely know her.
sticker. No, I've never been able to pull off a joke that successful in my life.
Never. No.
No, it's too hard. But what is hard is a good classic knock knock joke.
Ooh, give me your best.
Well, that's the problem. They're pretty hard to write.
Yeah.
Let's-
I've tried. The knock joke is fucking hard to write.
Let's try to write. We can try to write a knock knock joke right now.
All right.
Knock knock.
Yeah, easy part. Done. That's a free space on the bingo card.
Who's there?
Who's there? Oh yeah, it's
So, hello. Knock knock. Who's there? The IRS. The IRS who? But that's
see, you always get this part. The last line, it's like you can think, oh, this person comes to the door, but who are they though?
knock knock. Who's there? Girl Scouts. Girl Scout too. No.
Girl Scouts of America. We have Thin Mints and non-Samoan Samoas.
Non-Samoan Samoas.
What do they call them now? Caramel delights or caramel delights.
Yeah, the caramel delight. They're not Samoans anymore.
Nope. They weren't even they were Samoas, not Samoans.
Oh, they're
They're
Samoas.
But I think that's all. I think that's the proper term for people of Samoan origin. They're Samoas.
Samoas?
I think you are a Samoan, but the people are Samoas. The Samoa, like the Hawaii one. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think that might be singular groupage.
Yeah, I can see.
It's like fish and fishes. It depends.
Yeah, it just depends on the context. Like
Yeah.
syllabus, syllabi. Like syllabi,
I guess
multiple syllabuses.
I guess
Syllabuses.
I've never had an instance where I had multiple syllabi at once. You going to high school, you're at school, you get like one for each class. But that's one syllabus per class, not multiple syllabi for multiple classes. Or maybe is that the plural to syllables? Well, no, syllables is the plural to syllables because I just fucking said it. But
But now it just sounds weird since we keep saying syllables.
syllabi, syllable, syllabi, sybil.
Synonyms.
Synonym. You ever met anyone named Sybil?
Have I ever met anyone named Sybil? No, I've met someone named Sergil.
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 No, that's a name. Yeah.
No, it's a name.
I was like thinking like, huh? Yeah, no, it's a name. A very rare name. That's that.
Yeah,
That and Sybil.
Very.
Was it Sergil? Certain? Do you know?
It was Sergil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sergil.
I remember this one. In elementary school, there's this kid Sergio, and he was cool. He was a taller kid. He was one of the cooler kids. And
Because he was tall.
yeah, in elementary school, you're cool if you're fast or tall. Those are the markers of coolness. If you're not fast and you're not tall, fucking kill yourself now. You're not making it through elementary school.
No, Cerritos.
But his name was Sergio. It still is Sergio, as far as I know. I don't think he's changed it. Maybe he did shortly after this incident. But we were in our art class, and we had really like an artsy teacher because it was an art class, And we were talking about, I guess, like probably like French painters or something. There's like different versions of different names. So like if you have George in English, that's like Jorge in Spanish, right?
Right.
So Sergio. In English, it might be Sergil, but in Spanish, it's Sergio. In French, it is Sergey.
Sergey.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard. I've in television, I've seen people named Sergey. It's a fairly European.
I can already see where
French
this is
name.
going.
But when you're in third grade and your teacher calls you Sergey, hell froze over.
Hey, look at that.
It's
Sergey.
Yep. And you best believe that boy cried.
Aw.
You best believe at some point, either during class or after, he was crying at some point. You hate to see it.
That's so bad.
Hate to see it.
Dude, I've had so many instances
Poor
like
Sergey.
that. Oh my god.
Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there. I've
We've all been
told
there.
the story multiple times. We don't got to hear it again. We've all been there.
We've all been there.
We've all had our names said wrong and in embarrassing ways or shit ourselves at one point. We've all been there.
Dude, I've shit myself too many times.
Yeah. In this past year?
Yes, but even as
Damn.
a kid.
Okay. When'd you do it in this past year? Were you sick?
No, it's
Then
just
there's no
sometimes
excuse.
it's just sometimes you got to fart and you're laying down like, oh, I got to fart, and then you fart. It's not a fart.
Nope.
So it's just,
not.
just a little happy surprise comes out.
Yep.
It's
a little
a
happy surprise.
little happy surprise.
Yeah, fun little surprise, just like the
It's like
Bob
a
Ross
kid.
said.
It's like a kid.
Yeah, sometimes that's a happy surprise.
Huh?
Yeah, sometimes that's a happy surprise.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah, even if it's not yours.
No, you just pick it up and it's like, oh, you
Well,
got you now.
they left it in front of the church, so I guess it must be free.
Yeah, it's fucking. Who knows? One of the last times, last time I went to Disneyland, I saw, you know how, women.
I like where this is going.
No, but if you have a kid, and if you're like a single mom, or if you're a mom and your husband's away, or whatever, and you got to take a piss or whatever, it's like, well, you have to come into the bathroom with me. But if it's like a 3, 4, 5-year-old,
Yeah, not 17-year-old.
yeah, no, God, no. Anything above once you turn like 6, I think that's the time where you just stay right outside the bathroom, still right there, but you don't go inside. But yeah, it was like a little kid, and it was like one of those bathrooms you go in, and it's you can see in, but then you turn right, and it's like the wall there. You can just see. It's like,
okay, yeah.
So it is, and I saw him there. And he was just in the corner, huddled, or just sitting against the wall, just waiting for his mom to finish taking her shit or whatever. And just
Like he's just huddled
yeah,
against the
he
wall.
was just sitting there inside, and because goes bup. He was right there in that corner, just sitting
With
there.
his back to everyone?
No,
or-
he was facing out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's looking in the
Yeah,
corner.
just like-
That'd be way sadder, and someone would have intervened by then. But no, he was like looking out, and I was like, damn, sorry, kid. I didn't say that or make too much eye contact for too long, but that's what I thought.
Don't you hate it when like you're out in public and like you turn a corner and you almost bump into a kid? That's happened to me on so many occasions where I'm like walking somewhere, I gotta get somewhere, and I turn the corner and there's just a little kid right there. So,
You know how little kids are.
yeah, bump into his wheelchair. No, it's just a fucking. I've done that so many times. I didn't hit the kids or anything. It's just like we would turn quick and they're just running, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta stop. And then
Whoa, you're near my penis. Get away quick. You're near my penis. You're too close to my penis. Get away. That's what I think.
Well, that's the
You're
good
too
part.
close to, I don't really think that, but I think like 1% of my brain thinks that, because when it happens, it's like you're not. I don't know. You shouldn't be this close to me.
whoa. But you gotta admit, they're at the perfect height.
They are. That's what worries me most. It's like, oh, I didn't do this on purpose. No. But no, I have those same paranoias, but not about kids, but about anyone. That's why if there's like a corner and I can't like really see, I go slower, right? And I start slow. I don't go like ooh, but I slow down my pace to let anyone walk by, and then when I kind of try to step as far from it as I can, so I'm not like right at the edge. But I'm always thinking about that too.
I'm always thinking about that.
I'm always worried about bumping into people, because it does, it happens sometimes. And that's why you gotta,
You gotta
be on
maneuver.
the move. Exactly.
You gotta bust a quick maneuver.
You gotta bust a quickie
Yeah, right on
right on them.
them. They won't mind because they're there. They bumped into you, so it's only fair.
They bumped into you. You came on them.
That's
I
fair.
see only one person who's at fault here. Who bumped into who? Never mind who came. Who? What was the inciting incident of this coming?
Yeah, because we got to know if it's fair at that point.
Yeah. Then you got to test the viscosity, the opaqueness, the taste. Make sure
Alright.
make sure that's up to snuff. Make sure it wasn't a fake cum. Make sure he didn't come in his pants beforehand, just to make you think you made him come by bumping into him.
But that's why you always carry your cum sampling kit on you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I always carry a small, tiny ampoule of cum in my pocket, so that way, if someone bumps into me, I can just do a quick turn and like pop it. So it's like, oh, look what you did. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Just like licks his fingers like buffalo wings afterwards.
Yeah, and that's true. You can blame it on you or them, because when you're that, if you can plan it ahead though, you got to break the ampoule right before you knock into them, so that way it seeps out and gets enough to get on them, so it looks like they jizz right onto you instead of you just on yourself.
You know how much of an elaborate plan that has to be just to get somebody to jizz on you,
Yeah, or just to make someone think
to make someone think that they jizzed on you.
That's a lot of planning and a lot of effort that I'm sure someone is willing to do.
Yes, but in that moment, if that happened to you, you know for a fact, like, I did not come on you.
Well, there are these stories, these fucking these women, these people, and people, some of these freakazoids would just go in public like grocery stores and just like
jack off on
yeah,
people.
surreptitiously jack off by looking like in an aisle, and it's like turn on this woman, and just turn on, and then boop, just come on her leg. And that's what happened at a fucking store like a month ago. Yes, they were at a store, and some dude like jagged, and it came on her leg, and she's like, he came on my leg, and she like fall on that and shit. And then I don't know if he got caught, but yeah, people are just throw a jar of cum at someone. There was
what?
yeah, no, freaking people months ago, maybe even a year ago.
But that's kind of impressive if you fill a jar with cum.
or just like a cup, whatever, But this one, I think it was a homeless guy. He got like a bucket.
Like how many stories start.
Yeah, there was a homeless guy with a bucket. All right, I've heard this before. But he had a bucket, and he filled it. I guess he just shit in that bucket every day, full of shitty, liquidy, homeless person diarrhea and shit. And some unfortunate lady happened to be at the wrong place, at the wrong time. And people are crazy. Things happen, and people are crazy. You never. It's that George Carlin quote again. Except it's not about dumbness; it's about craziness. People, for sexual reasons and mental illness reasons, that's why things happen. Because things happen because people have sexual desires and mental illnesses. That's the only reason why anything happens.
Oh, that's so awful.
Yeah, and she had to fucking go to the hospital and get like fucking medication because she had fucking
get like shots and shit.
Yeah, she had fucking homeless guy diarrhea poison in her fucking eyes and mouth and nose and lungs. Yeah, I would kill myself. I would kill myself immediately. And then she forgave him.
She forgave him.
Yeah, 'cause she was like, well, he's obviously he fucking shit for 3 weeks in a bucket and threw it on someone. I'm sure normal people don't do that. I'm sure if he had a single rational thought in his brain, it would have been to not do that.
But do you think like since he was carrying that bucket with him everywhere he went, like if he went to a grocery store, like he left his bucket outside?
No, I think he probably just like left it. And that was his like shit bucket. That was the toilet. And then he was like, well, I gotta dump it, and I'm a prankster. I like a good laugh. I like to have a good laugh.
I think it's funny.
I think people can appreciate a practical joke every once in a while. So, right on you, lady.
Just right on him.
Yep. Hot, warm, stinking shit.
Hot, stinky poo.
And then, of course, people in France, people terrorize throwing acid on people's faces and permanently blinding and scarring them. But that's besides the point. That's
equally as bad, though.
Equally as bad. Caesar, what would you rather have? Would you rather someone splash some acid in your face or a homeless guy dump a bucket of his diarrhea on you? Take all the time you need to answer.
Probably the diarrhea, because the splashing acid on my face. Because this is the thing, that'll deform me and mess me up permanently.
Yeah.
Poo, I can wipe it off and I'll be scarred for life, but at least I'll see and I can live afterwards.
Yeah, it's like a skunk though. Who knows how long it's gonna take for that stank to come off?
Oh, dude, I'd be puking.
I don't even think I can imagine that smell.
Think about it right now.
I can imagine the smell of like really bad. Like sometimes you'll take a shit and be like, oh, it smells like gas bathroom.
But it's your shit, so it's kind of homey.
Yes, but like imagine the worst gas station bathroom, any bathroom you've ever been in, and like multiply it by 1,000, and then put some other unknown stank on it. I think that's what the homeless vomit diarrhea. I think it was just diarrhea. I don't know if there was anything else. I think it was just shit. But yeah. Not great.
That's not good. It's like that one video. I don't know if you ever seen it, but this lady deserved it. It's like that lady. She was like at a club. There's like the dance floor and there's like an upper part.
Oh, she's pissing in the cup.
Yeah,
I seen that bitch. I seen that video.
She pissed on the cup, puts it on the table.
Not in the cup, in a glass, in a glass, in a bar, like you get a beer in. She pissed in one of those glasses. Yeah.
And then the table she put. Yeah,
she pisses. So it's like it's a table upraised, and then it's a lower dance floor. She's at the dance floor. I'm gonna piss in this cup. Raise it up, put on there. And then
the guy who's sitting at the table grabs the cup and dumps her piss right on her.
Yep. And she's pseudo unfazed by it. I don't know. The video always ends like 2 seconds after
her
that.
reaction.
No, but I'm sure it's just like absolute shock. That's why she seems.
Oh my god! Somebody threw my piss on me. Yep.
But she's probably had to be very drunk. So who
she's probably hammered.
She's like, damn it! Like she probably didn't even give too much of a shit.
Stephanie, we have to go home.
Stephanie, this guy pissed on me.
This guy pissed on me, even though he had the video of her pissing in the cup.
Yep, terrible. When you said it, you're gonna pull up the video. I thought you found the video of that guy taking me, that fucking Cybertruck cunt.
Oh no! I've never seen that video, but if that video does ever surface, or if somebody watching this, or one of our the subscribers actually,
one of our fans, you're gonna say fans. No. I heard you meant to say fans.
You look. No, we don't have no fans. The only fans we have are...
We got like three. Maybe four.
Maybe four. If anybody ever finds that video, please send it to us.
Oh, yeah. I've been looking, not for him, but for just Cybertrucks, because I like to, give him the good old thumbs down salute. But I haven't been seeing a lot recently. And I realize it's because, of course, they had another recall for something. Because, Cybertrucks are pieces of shit.
They had a recall?
Yeah. There's always something going wrong with them. Where it's like some piece of fucking garbage, part of the update that goes in it that makes it kill more children or something. There's always something wrong with them.
Make it kill more children.
Yeah.
What was the recall for this time?
I don't know. Some technological problem. Maybe something in the computer brain of it. But yeah, I haven't been seeing it. Usually, I would usually see them at least once every other day, maybe every 2. But it's been a few days.
It's been a few days now.
I think it's because of that recall.
Oof.
Yep.
It's a big concern and problem for all those people who own a Cybertruck.
Yep. And for all the rest of us, we just get to go
or
do that, or that, I was gonna say or, but no, we just
No,
keep
no
it subtle.
violence. No violence. No
Did you see that
violence.
picture of RFK on Trump's plane with him and Elon Musk? There's got a table full of McDonald's in front of him.
No.
Oh well, if you didn't know, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the new
I knew that.
yeah, head of health and safety. He's head of the everything health related. And of course, and he even said he's like Donald Trump. He's eating this McDonald's and it's all just poison for your body.
And they're eating McDonald's.
And then Trump is like, "You're gonna take a picture holding this Big Mac, you fucking." That's what he said. I'm gonna believe that. But that's what he said. I guarantee it. I don't know if he said it, but that's what he said. I'm sure that's what he said. But it's up to you to figure out what I said, what he said. But no matter what, it's
Just
probably
know
what he
it's
said.
nothing racial.
No,
Nothing racial.
well, unless it is.
Unless you wanted to be.
They're both white, but you know how the Irish and Italians have been treated throughout American history, and they're pretty white.
Hey.
Hey, oh, forget about your gold. It's at the rainbow, you fucking.
What?
I mixed them together.
Yeah, mix them together.
Yep, we'll see how that goes. And also, I get all my news from one source, which isn't good. I know that, but they're pretty
Fox News.
Fox News. No, it's Internet Today, which it's comedy based. It's based. No, but it's they try to be somewhat comedic while also presenting the news. But they're both the two guys on it, Ricky and Ellen. They're both obviously left leaning liberals, but they're not like crazy left leaning or crazy liberal. But they're just They have the same mentality as me, where it's I can relate to them. Where they're not like they don't have an agenda,
Right.
right? They're not pushing the Republican agenda. They're not pushing the liberal agenda. They're just presenting. They're just saying the news and then just being like, look at this dumb fucking crazy shit, which is obviously dumb and crazy to any rational person.
Right.
Which
They don't have a stance or a side on things. They just present things and talk about it as it is.
They do, but in so much as that they just happen to be, somewhat left-leaning liberals, and they're just, like not they want women to have the ability to get abortions. They want, they don't want, immigrants held in cages, illegal or not. They don't want,
They don't
want a fascist country run by a dictator. They, all these simple things, that we can all agree on. They're not like not like gun-hating liberals. They're they're pretty centrist as far as America's concerned right now. They're pretty centrist, which is where I think of myself as somewhat of a centrist. But,
yeah, you're in the middle.
Yeah, but I forget the point I was making. Oh no, yeah, but that's where I get most of my news. But from them I heard or I saw a lot of Trump's cabinet members that he's been appointing. Just mostly people who are on Fox News or just major political talking heads on Fox News.
Yeah, I mean,
even though there are better people for the job who are Republicans and share some of his ideals, it's just all these but
Fox they don't support him. That's the problem.
Exactly,
man.
they don't say yes to every one of the things he says, and I think it's also because I'm basically parroting what these two guys said, but it's something I agree with. It's a good observation that these people that since they're on Fox News, they're known by the people who watch Fox News. So now that they're in the government, people who watch Fox News know who they are. It's like, oh, I know, because for the most part, you don't know fucking the attorney general. You don't know who the attorney general is, or the secretary of state, or the fucking secretary of defense. No, but if you know it's fucking fuckface and shit eater from Fox News, you're gonna have a bit more connection to it, and it's more figureheads, exactly, not actual working members of the government, just people who the yes man to promote his agenda.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all bumfuckery going downhill.
Yep,
well, not going downhill, yeah, but and who's to say it might not even go downhill? Maybe things will be fine.
I think we've been going downhill for so long that our perception of the hill has changed. And what is a 45-degree angle, since you've been in it for so long, has seemed to even out to maybe like a 77-degree angle. Like when you're living on the 45, you get used to it. It's like gravity. It doesn't seem as bad. So it seems like that. It seems like a slow decline because it's been happening for so long. But it's been a long-running, quick decline of shit.
Long line of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the election's been over for a while now, and I'm still seeing the memes. I've been hearing that Kamala's in debt after running for presidency and whatnot.
Yeah, I think
she's
actually,
in massive debt. Donald Trump's like, we're gonna help her pay for it.
That'd be hilarious.
It's just because we care and love each other and our representatives.
Not going to. Definitely not going to happen.
Fuck
100% no. No. Without a doubt.
But it's okay.
But another thing that they said, we'll see. We'll see how long Elon Musk lasts in Trump's retinue, because it seems like he's fanboying a little too hard.
He's too much of a fanboy.
A little too much, because at that one conference he was doing his dumb little jump, his little baby jump.
Oh God.
And apparently he's hanging out with Trump all the time because Trump wants to appoint him to the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge.
Doge.
Yeah, he's gonna appoint Elon Musk. Trump's gonna appoint Elon Musk as the plan to appoint him as the Department of Government Efficiency. Acronym Doge. Get it? Like Dogecoin?
Right.
Yeah. But that hasn't happened yet. It's probably not gonna happen. Just like Matt Gaetz, his whoever, he's trying to make him the fucking attorney general, but he has multiple sex scandals brewing and about to things.
Who
brewing.
doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't?
doesn't?
What politician doesn't have a
What
few sex
politician
scandals?
doesn't? Look at Bill Clinton.
Yeah, tons of shit. He was on Epstein's Island. He went to Little St. James.
Oh yeah.
But
It wasn't so little.
he wasn't so much of a saint. But apparently Musk has been hanging out around Mar-a-Lago a lot, and a lot of
Oh boy.
a lot of Trump lifers who've been around a lot longer are like, yeah, he's here a lot. So and apparently Daddy Don, he likes his yes man, but he doesn't. He isn't. I don't feel like he likes people getting too close as Elon thinks he should be. So we'll see how long him and Elon and eventually when that divide inevitably does happen, because Elon's also a fucking crazy sycophant now. We didn't know this 6 years ago, but now we know he's a crazy piece of shit. But yeah, once that divide happens, if it goes badly, we'll see what happens. Because there is no Trump without Elon. There is no Elon without Trump at this point.
There's no Elon without Trump.
There's not. Because he is now. I remember Elon was saying like, "Oh man, bipartisanship," but he's fucking fully
Right.
hyper endorsing. So we'll see what happens in the coming days, weeks, and months with the Trump presidency and all the candidates, the members within, and the Elon Musks and whatnot.
You just got to look forward to all the memes, all the possible memes that are going to be coming in the future.
As much, even though our country may go to shit and fall apart at the seams and devolve into chaos and anarchy, it'll be funny as it goes. Rest assured, it'll be funny.
But just think about it. 10 years from now, we're going to look back on these 4 years and think, man, wasn't that a funny time?
Wasn't that a funny time full of fun things? Or maybe we'll be dead. Who's to say?
Maybe. Or maybe we'll be under a dictatorship under North Korea.
Maybe Putin will take Ukraine and all the surrounding European nations and then move to the U.S. as well.
Yeah, because it'd be a superpower at that point.
I wonder what's going to happen when he dies, because I think he has cancer, right?
Well, allegedly he was sick, but that was all rumors, and he's not sick. So, but supposedly,
but he's getting older. He's probably in his 60s or 70s. What's going to happen
because he's still buff.
Yeah,
you ever see him riding that horse?
Yeah, riding that bear. Yeah, I think that was a generated image or just like fake Photoshop. But yeah, it's still pretty impressive, even if it was just a horse.
Yeah,
but when he died, because I think they do have elections in Russia, but they're hyper rigged.
Yeah, they're election. Yeah, you better vote.
Yeah. So I wonder what's going to happen when he dies, either from whatever or natural causes. There's probably an order of succession, and they're all probably on the same page. But like, what if because if he's gone, then the next guy's like, yeah, I said yeah to that, but fuck that guy. What it's always curious to see what happens.
Well, with like anything, I'm sure even whoever gets appointed or whoever becomes a president elect, they're still going to be swayed by whoever's like their cabinet or form of
but different
council.
governments they got their own powers, their own ideas, their own possibilities. Like our president, he's got to go through the House of Representatives, and there's multiple there's multiple points where things can be stopped. But it's for Russia, who knows? I don't know how it works over there, but it's like anything. Just time will tell what happens with anything.
And we'll be here to see that action full view.
We'll be here to see it and report on it live on the scene, but not really live and never on the scene.
No. We'll report it, just none of that stuff.
Yeah, maybe like a week later, and maybe put a background of the scene in which it took place. But
other than that, it won't be live.
No, it'll be here localized to our recording studio, and whenever we decide to record and film and
our recording studio.
Yeah, that's what it is technically.
It's not a bedroom in one of our houses.
No, what is a studio? That's a place where things get made and recorded and art is created. That's what this is. The world is a studio.
We're artists.
We're creatives. We make things. Just like the artists who made the songs we're about to recommend.
Let's go some music recommendations. I got my song. I'll pull it up, and I'm very excited about this share because I quite frankly I'm addicted to this song.
Nice.
It's an Oasis song.
Ooh, all right.
It's off of their I think 2008 album, which I don't remember the name of, but it's called Little by Little.
Ooh,
yeah. Everyone knows, if whoever listens to this, I'm a big fan of Oasis. Nice, classic rock group.
Neil and Joel Gallagher.
Both of them before they broke up.
Then the third one too, which isn't really part of the band.
He's not part of the band. He's just there.
He's just there.
He's
He's like the fourth Jonas, just there.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Kind of pudgy.
Yeah, but he's happy.
Maybe he's doing something behind the scenes, but yeah, he's relatively happy with their brother's success.
And little by little, this song, it's just talking about progressive, doing things, not even like progressing your life, but just taking care of things that need to be done little by little. Moving forward, progressing, being a human being.
That's all you can do. When there's nothing you can do, and when there's nothing you can do, and you can't do anything, you do all you can.
You had to put the hand over the heart.
Gotta do it. Gotta
I
sleep.
thought you were just gonna dump the can.
Shit, just pour it out to our homies who did all they could.
No, I thought you were gonna be like.
That'd been funny. As we everybody pour the whole drink.
Gotta get every little drop.
Yeah, every little drop. Crush the can, get the essence of it in there. My music recommendation is. Speaking of Steven Universe, the entire musical catalog, most of some of them I wasn't too into because
you're not
just
five.
just because it's very they don't not all the songs hold to specific like time signatures. It's more artsy in terms of it. So it'll be it's more artsy in the way that the lyrics and song flows. It's not like a specific beat. And I'm not as into those ones because I just don't, because I like a beat more. I like the more musical aspect of it. It's, as much as I appreciate the messages in it, but most of the music is good. Steven Universe franchise. The one I'm going to recommend is called Ruby Rider, because it's a big country, big cowboy country, Marty Robbins vibe, and it's
a big country boy.
I'm the biggest small. I'm like Reno. I'm the biggest little country boy in the world. I love Marty Robbins. I like some Hank Williams and some other very very few sort of things. But yeah, Ruby Rider. It's what all country songs are about. Being alone. You lost a loved one maybe, but now you're a Ruby Rider. A solitary stone.
You're getting back to it.
Yep.
Holding the reins,
riding on your own, finding your own way on life, your way on the trails. You and your horse. This old Ruby Rider is Ruby riding alone. She's a sturdy, solitary stone.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you made it this far, we greatly, 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 and I mean greatly appreciate it.
And if you appreciate us, make sure to leave a like to help us grow in both size and
demeanor.
Yeah,
please.
in both size, demeanor, and self-esteem in any way. We could really use the boost because I'll be honest, I'm at the edge. I'm this close away from putting a bullet somewhere in my body, and it's not going to be my penis. I'll tell you that. Even if you guys just comment down below, like, hey, have a nice day. Where do you think I should put a bullet if I should shoot any part of my body? Where should it be? I'll listen. Maybe.
I'll buy the gun.
Yep, then I'll buy the ammunition. You got to buy it in a big old barrel form. You got to buy a lot of it. I wonder what would be cheaper. Probably buying the ammunition.
In bulk.
The gun I assume would be cheaper than the ammunition. Like
Yeah.
Standard box. Yeah, it's probably
like $100.
45, 50, depending on what kind of ammo it is.
Yeah, depending. It all depends.
If leave a comment. Tell us how much a standard box of
how much a standard box of 45 bullets go for?
Yeah, 9, 10 millimeter, whatever they use. I'm using Fallout standards. Yeah, I know 9 millimeters. That's it. It's a standard gun type, I think, right?
Yes.
How much a box of that cost? I guess. If you know, leave a comment.
Please.
And if you want to see us eventually kill ourselves, why don't you subscribe to see that eventual video pop up on the channel whenever it may be released.
And we're gonna go live when we do it.
Oh yeah, just like that one guy. That happened one time. A couple times probably.
A couple
live streamed them. Definitely at least once. Well, one was live stream, another was a political guy, but that's not really a live stream. That's live broadcast. I wouldn't consider it.
It's still live.
It's still live, but not the same sort of venue. But we'll join them. We'll join in that echelon of suicidal streamers if you leave a like, comment, and subscribe.